Before this video starts, I just wanted to tell you guys really quickly. Hop on over to my Patreon. I'm not asking you to donate a gajillion dollars. It's literally $1. $1, that's it. To join the ALLaBorde Raiders Discord before the NFL draft, and then we could live talk and chat and discuss everything that's going to be happening, every single pick, trading up, trading down. We could talk to each other, all of us together, all the people that watch the videos and me. I'll be in there. I'll hop in the voice chat. Whatever you guys want to talk about during the draft, patreon.com/ALLaBorde Raiders. It's literally $1 single. You don't got a dollar. Just go check it out. Link is in the description below, or just go to patreon.com/ALLaBorde Raiders. Discord access, $1. Join it before the draft. Ladies and gentlemen, the NFL draft is but a few sleeps away. And the Las Vegas Raiders, along with a bunch of other teams that need a quarterback, have been wheeling and dealing and blowing smoke and talking with other GMs. And odds are shifting every single day. It's absolute chaos. And I'm here to plant my flag in the ground, not to tell you what I want to do, but to tell you exactly what I think the Las Vegas Raiders are going to do Thursday night in Detroit. What do I think the Las Vegas Raiders are going to do? I've got no idea. Guys, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like I was told that it was not going to be possible to trade up, that the Patriots were going to take a quarterback, and that Jaden Daniels was going to be a commander. And now they're telling me that Drake May has just as good odds, and JJ McCarthy's odds went from plus 950 to plus 2,000 to plus 800 in successive days. And the GM of the Patriots, who's not even a GM, says we're open for business. We want to move. And now I've heard that even if they don't trade for somebody, they're not taking the quarterback. And I've seen people say we're going to trade up, and I've seen people say we're just going to take Penix at 13, or a tackle, or a corner. I'd like to puke, and I'm going to do the best I can to perfectly articulate how I think these picks are going to go. Number 1 is going to be Caleb Williams, without a doubt. We all agree? Cool. Now it gets hard. I gotta be honest. I have to be honest. I think the Commanders go Drake May, number 2 overall. I've got this sneaky suspicion that it was always going to be May. It was always going to be May. And the odds are reflecting that he's scrapping his way back to that second pick. I do not think they're going to take Jaden Daniels, which means that he'll be there available for the 3rd pick in the draft. And I think it's going to be a bidding war between the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Vikings to get up to 3. And I think we probably lose that bidding war. And I think the disagreements you've been hearing recently from Telesco and AP is that Telesco's like, it might take 4 firsts to get there because the Vikings have a lot to offer. And AP's like, all right, let's do it. And Telesco's like, well, we can't just give them 4 firsts or 3 firsts and 2 seconds, right? And I think that's where the disconnect is. I think they're doing their due diligence on Penix, because as much as they would like to get up to 3, I think the Vikings are going to find a way to do that instead. Or the Giants go up from 5 to 3, something like that. And then the Vikings go to 7 or something. I think Caleb Williams ends up in Chicago. Drake May is a commander. The Vikings trade up for Jaden Daniels. And the Falcons take McCarthy to learn under his pro comparison, Kirk Cousins, for a year or 2. And then I think we take Michael Penix with the 13th overall pick. We either take him at 13 or we trade back to like 18. I don't know who that is. Just around that area, and then take him. And I also think Bo Nix is going to go in the 1st round. I think there's going to be 6 quarterbacks, a half a dozen in the first 32 selections. I think this draft is going to be defined by who is willing to gamble the most with their future to go up and get Jaden Daniels. And this whole draft class will be defined by how good he's going to be. Because we think Caleb's going to be okay, and everything else is up in the air. Because nobody's trading up for Drake May, and nobody's trading up for Michael Penix. People want to trade up for JJ and Jaden. The highest upside guys, I guess. And I think we're going to try our hardest to go up and get them. I really do. I think it's going to come down to us and the Vikings. And the reason that Zach Wilson was just traded to the Broncos is because the Broncos think we're not going to be able to outbid the Vikings. Not to say that he's their succession plan, but they just want to have some quarterback options, right? And I do think you could find a starting tackle in the second round or the third round. Same thing with the corner. There's no guarantee that Penix is going to be there in the second round. He's probably not going to be there. I think somebody could, like the Rams could snag him at the end of the first. Something crazy like that. And I think Michael Penix, when it's all said and done, draft day, bad movie, I think they're going to take him at 13. I've just the vibe. Listen, I got no insider information. I'm just a fan like all of you guys. And I just watch people talk about what they think we should do. And I try to read the body language of Telesco and AP. And it doesn't feel like offensive tackle is the body language. They could be good actors. But from what I've heard, they like Penix. And I think they're going to take him. And we're going to have a three-way competition going into week 1. And it's going to be anarchy. It's going to be the Hunger Games. It's going to be best man win. And I think from there, we take a tackle, we take a corner, we take a running back, probably another wide out. There's going to be a run on wide receivers early in the draft, obviously. Marvin Harrison, Adunze, Neighbors, Brock Bowers is going to fall to the Jets. Probably I'm going to puke again. I think that's where I've landed. I think Caleb is a Bear. I think Drake is a Commander. I think Jaden is a Viking. I think JJ is a Falcon. And I think Penix is a Raider. Am I confident in that? Am I going to bet that? No, I'm not. I'm not even a little bit confident in any one of those predictions other than Caleb Williams. I think it's going to be crazy, and I think I could be 4 for 5, or I could be 1 for 5. But we'll see what happens. Here's what I need from the people watching. What do you want us to do? What do you think we're going to do? I need predictions in the comments below. Drop likes, drop comments. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/ALLaBorde Raiders. You get early access to videos, name at the end of the credits, ad-free content, exclusive content, yada, 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 Discord access. Please be sure to subscribe. It is free after all, no charge to you. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.